Hi, it's Ellen. I am going to show you how to make my bubble bracelet in this tutorial. This is it in all its colorful glory. And I know you're looking at it going, but wait, we have ones like that. Like the Flower Power, the plate, and one similar to that. But the difference is that mine's rounder. And it keeps its shape better. Even when it's pulled, it still has a rounder appearance. Now this is the Flower Power bracelet. I think it's called the Flower Power anyways. And you notice that the bands kind of poke out. I guess it's probably part of the flower effect anyways, but then the bands that are here, they kind of shrink in on some of them. So I mean, it's not round. They aren't the same. Here's, I guess, a side-by-side example of the difference in the two, if you can tell. Like here, round, round, and this one's kind of more kind of diamond-ish, I guess. So I'm just going to show you how to make it. It's simple. Actually, the simplest way would be on 5 pin bars. But I'm trying to reduce the amount of pin bars on things so that everyone can enjoy my tutorials and my designs. And if you've watched the stained glass bracelet, I've mentioned this one before, so it's very possible that there are people making it anyways. So 5 pin bars is easiest. You go up one side and then come up the other side, fill the center, then a cap band in the middle, loom it up, and you're done. Now, to try and make it on 3 pin bars, it's a little more complicated, but it's certainly doable. And how we will accomplish that is, I guess, I kind of count. I'll show you here. I'll put this up here. When I look at this, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 back to the center. So when we're laying our bands on here, go away. Offset pattern, so you can use this for other looms besides just the rainbow loom too. But I count like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because when we go back to loom the perimeter bands, we'll just pick these up. It's pretty easy to do. It's not a big deal at all. So it's not complicated. It's just a matter of getting the bands on here first. So I'm just going to go all the way up one side. So again, you'll lay a band between these 2 pins, then you'll set a band on top, you'll lay a band down here on the bottom, then lay a band across the top right here. So then I'm going to count again to do it easier, but just 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep going up your loom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not too bad. I guess the 4 thing helps me remember where my bands are going, because I just want to know that I'm doing this whole diamond out on one side. So now I need to do the other side. In all my talking, I messed up my color scheme here, so it's going to be a little goofy looking in the end. So then we'll do this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to do that all the way up the loom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You get sick of hearing me counting? So that's what it should look like. So you can just kind of check what you've got here. Little arrow up with bands underneath, and the next one will be arrow down with bands on top, arrow up with bands underneath, and then just make sure that you have that all correct along the bracelet. And then come back here to the beginning, and we're just going to place a starburst in the middle. So this will help hold down your bands too on the sides that are laying on top. So let's go around the circle. I started here, but it doesn't really matter looping wise where you start, because we're going to do all the middle starbursts first and then come back and do the perimeter. Just see, I'm starting up here just wherever I want. I know this bracelet isn't super fancy, but it's one of the first ones I made that gave me the idea for the stained glass. So I think it's kind of neat to have that. And who doesn't need more options for bracelets to make? I actually thought it looked like gumballs when I was making it, but my 2-year-old saw it and he called it bubbles. But I think, of course, everything at that time was bubbles. So that's where the name came from. I just think it's kind of cute. So I thought I'd share how I'd make it and how I'd make it on one loom, which I haven't done before, so I'm just all over with how I'm laying these starbursts. I can't talk and loom at the same time. And the last one here. That. So now we have all the starbursts on there. And I mean, the reason why this bracelet is so round compared to others is because of these pieces here, because it just adds a little more leeway as to where the bands go. So that's why the side ones are important if you want it to have the round appearance. Then we're going to put end caps in the middle of our centers here. Just double banded, it's fine. just like that. So now I'm going to turn my loom around and we'll loom this out. So we're going to do all of our starbursts first. So let's go in and grab the top band and pull it back towards itself, wherever that may lead it. Not that way. This bracelet's also super easy to extend, and like the stained glass bracelet, 2 loom lengths is way too long, so you have to reduce that number by, I think I need 9 total little starbursts to get all the way around my wrist and be comfortable. So for a child, it would probably be less, maybe 7, even 6 maybe. Well, I guess 6 would be the length of this right here that we're making, so if they fit in that, then you're good to go. But if you need a few more, then you'll just have to reloom however many you need, and then put the extension on the end and reloom it again. And I can show you how to do that as well. This little gnat flying around, he won't give up and go away. Alright, so we have all of our starbursts loomed out. So we're going to come back here to the beginning, and this is where we'll start doing this part over here. So you go in through the middle. I'll come in a little bit more here. Go in through the middle here of this end starburst. Pull this band over. I'm actually going to turn my loom just a little bit here. Kind of rest my wrist on here. Try and keep it out of the light if I can. Then I go in through, grab that band. Actually, you can pull it tight. Grab that band, pull it over, stick your hook through it. Then you'll grab this band, pull it through, and pull it over. Then you'll loom normally for the next couple. So again, grab this band and kind of pull it tight. Stick your hook in, grab it and pull it up. Stick your hook through the other end. Then you want to grab this band, pull it through, and pull it over. And down here, grab the bottom one. Let's get that band there. So same thing. Grab the band, pull it tight, pull it up, hook it, grab this other band over here, pull it through, and put it on the pin. And back through. Through the center, grab that band, hook it, grab this band, pull it through, And the great thing about that is if you have trouble hooking these ones, if it falls and you let go of it, it's not hard to get it back on. So not the band down. So grab it, go in through the center, hook it, stick your hook through both ends, grab your other band, get it on your hook, pull it through and over. And over, like that. Sorry. And the last one over there. So then you come back and you do this side. In through your end here. Now we're going to grab the band, pull it up, hook it on both, grab this band, pull it through, and pull it over. Through the middle, hook the band, pull it up, both ends on the hook, pull this band through, and hook. Up, hook through both, pull the band through, place it on the pin. Up, hook, pull, place. Pull it up, hook it, pull, place. Super easy, right? And we're done. So, excuse me, we will put our hook in here, take it off our loom, because if you're going to extend it, you're going to want to just leave the hook in there. So, the hook's in the way of that one. I might even triple band the centers to get it tighter. Let's see how that looks nice and round. And then what you would do if you wanted to have an extension, I'm just going to lay one square here. I won't count out loud this time. So you'd have your square, and then you'd have your starburst in the middle. And obviously if you need more than one square, you go up as many as you need. Then once you get your start on there, although this is a little awkward, You have to turn your loom around because you are looming up this way. Then you'll have to get the open end of your bracelet and place that. Lost a band. Losing bands. Hold on. Slippery. And it was going so well. Alright, try not to lose the open end of your bracelet. You take it and you put it on the opposite side away from the red arrow, and then you would just loom it into the bracelet. So you wouldn't, super easy to extend. Definitely, this is 2 loom lengths right here, and on my wrist, flat, I could probably take out 3, maybe even 4 to have it just be on my wrist. So definitely don't need that many for, need 2 full loom lengths for a child for a bracelet. However, for a headband, this would be pretty close. So that is my tutorial for my bubble bracelet. And since this one's still stuck on the loom, you can look at it there. I hope you like it. It's kind of cute, it's simple, lots of color possibilities. I still think it would have been good as little gumballs, but I had to go with my 2-year-old. So, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll have more tutorials for you in the future.